Losing all of this comedy gold. Sorry, YouTubers. Yeah, you didn't miss any comedy gold, I promise. We were just roasting Duolingo. No doubt. Side fall off 400, I guess. Wait, you also record? Wait, doesn't everyone on Twitch also record a VOD to their local machine? Doesn't everyone on Twitch go through terabytes of hard drives every year? What the fuck? Just me? No. Just me. You download the Twitch VOD. See, I used to download the Twitch VOD. But have you looked at the Twitch VOD? Have you seen the actual quality of the Twitch VOD? Like, I could get a better video quality if I went to the store and I bought a potato. Some offense, Twitch mods. Yes, some offense. The encode... Oh, shit! So it turns out it didn't stop compiling those shaders for St. Gregory. It just closed the window that said it was compiling the shaders for St. Gregory. Yeah, I used to download the Twitch VOD, but Twitch video encoding settings are bad. You had no idea? No, you haven't watched the VOD after downloading. Maybe you should start. Nope, don't. No. Just pretend the VODs you get from Twitch are great, and then you won't have any problems filling up hard drives instantly. I've got Twitch devs, and the mods just deal with the mountains of complaints. The Twitch modding community, who mod Twitch. It's a wide boy. Left side fall off, a lot less than that. See, I can do the whole river modeling shit. And I'm sorry, Reno. It was all a joke. It was all a bit. The whole thing was a bit. My entire life is a bit. What's that, a complaint? Let's put that in the column of someday never. I understand, coming from experience, why they don't have good encoding settings. Because if you encode a video well, right, with high quality, the video file is large. That's it. That's the be-all and end-all of the situation. They don't want large video files sat on their server taking up space if they don't make any money. Especially from people like me, who get very few subs, very few bits, very few follows. Which is fine. I get some. I get it. I get enough. I get more than I thought I was ever going to get. Especially yesterday. That was crazy. I'm still reeling from yesterday, kids. I'm still reeling. Can I just reset the rotation? I don't want to reset the Z, but the A and the B. The A and the B rotation need to be 0 on all of these. In fact, I can select all the control points, right? And I can 0 out the A and the B rotation on all of the control points. There's not going to be a single point in time where the river is going to need to point up or down in its path, in its flow path, right? We'll need to continuously move down, true. Yours too, apparently? Wait, yours too what? Wait, did I miss something? I feel like I've missed something. Ah. Oh, your life is also a joke. Ha! Yeah. Do be that way. But, you know, some jokes can get serious. At a point of that joke's discretion. Can have cool things. Make people laugh. We getting too deep? Do we have to roll it back a bit? Shit. Shit! We went too deep, kids. This is not a philosophy stream. This is a game dev stream. Everybody roll it back. Everybody roll it back. I don't know why there's this weird kink in the river. Like, it just bends, right? Right there. It just goes boink. Is it the control handle? Is it this? Is it this friend needs to be like that? Well, this point just has very little influence on what the river does. Okay. Anyway, I feel like I've missed something here. Something's going wrong, isn't it? This needs to be yeah? No? I don't know. Screw it. 3,000 side fall off on that. This one's 2,000 side fall off. Just a little bit less on the right. End fall off. Hello, Agent Fire. Welcome back. End fall off. 7,000. Okay. Just so it's got a bit of a fadey fade. I don't get this bump. What's this bump from, huh? Explain that. Explain this to me. This is not a natural artifact. How many packs do I have? Basically none at this point. It's a sad day. A truly sad day. Yiggles Mo, too late. Yiggles Moto. Congratulations on your gift sub. Enjoy the free emotes. Haven't seen you around. You not been playing Cup of the Day, Eagles? Oh, thank you so much, Agent 5, for gifting another sub. You gotta slow down. We got a Crimson Vow boosty pack to cut into, to rip open, and to steal the glorious shiny contents. Auto-saving out-of-date packages? Please don't. Please do not. Crimson Vow? Captain Commerce, are you interested in a Crimson Vow pack opening? That's what the back of a magic card looks like. Has done and always will do. Reno flailing around. Reno! Reno! Every day I've got to relearn where it focuses and where the shiny bits is. Blood Crazed, Socialite. Can we get even closer? The great thing about having a manual focus camera is it can just do whatever. It can just like whatever you need it to do. And then you also have to focus it yourself. Free. So when you bought Commander decks, they had Crimson Vow right next to the Baldur's Gates once. Yeah, Crimson Vow came out to what, 2020? Back end of 2020, just after Midnight Hunt. Menace, when Blood Crazed Socialite enters the battlefield, create a blood token, a Raspberry Souls token. It's an artifact with 1 tap, discard a card, sacrifice this artifact, draw a card. When Blood Crazed Socialite attacks, you may sacrifice a Raspberry Source token. If you do this, gets +2/+2 until the end of the turn. That's pretty cool. That's a different use for the blood tokens. Fierce Retribution, some kind of vampire slayer about to stake a vampire, I guess. I don't know. Instant. Cleave 5. You may cast the spell for its cleave cost. If you do, remove the words in the square brackets. Destroy target attacking creature. It won't bring them back, but it will bring me peace. Blood Petal Celebrant. Looks pretty cool. It's a pretty cool looking card. From the Red Wedding. From the last Innistrad pack. Blood Petal Celebrant has first strike as long as it's attacking. Cool. When Blood Petal Celebrant dies, create a blood token. Cool. That's a pretty strong monster. We go to the Massive Might. Check it out. Is that Shady Traveler in the background? Is that hold on? Is that Shady Traveler? Yo, no. Is that no, not Shady Traveler? It's the other one. It's Tireless Hauler. It's one of the Midnight Hunt lads. I promise you, it's one of the Midnight Hunt lads. Target creature gets +2/+2 and gains trample on turn and turn. Very good. Another Dreadlight Monstrosity. Absolute epic crab lad. Not legendary. You can have as many of these out as you want, but they do cost 6 to summon, so yikes. A Diagraph Scavenger. Some kind of zombie bear. Oh yeah, it is some kind of zombie bear. It's pretty cool. Death Touch. When Diagraph Scavenger enters the battlefield, exile up to 1 target card from a graveyard. If a creature was exiled to this bay, opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Cool. The Heron of Hope. It's a heron. I saw some herons a couple of weeks ago. Just sat in a field. Hey, walk for your lives. Flying, if you gain life, you gain that much +1 instead. Heron of Hope gains lifelink until the end of the turn. I wonder, if you have that in an online game, how do they handle events activating abilities, activating events activating abilities? Because if you heal life, right, you're going to heal 1 more. Now hold on, poorly worded card. Hold on, poorly worded card. If you would gain life, you gain that much +1 instead, right? So you gain life, but you don't gain life because you're about to gain life. So you gain that life +1 instead. But you don't gain that life because you're about to gain life. So you gain that life +1 instead. But you don't gain that life. But you gain that life +1 instead. You gain infinite life. This card gives you infinite HP. Sorry. Oops. Game broken. Think about it. Think about how poorly worded that card is. Thank you. Flame Blessed Bolt. Flame Blessed Bolt. These 2 damage to target creature planeswalker. If that creature planeswalker dies, turn exile instead. That's right, Reno. You have to have a degree in law to play this game. Oh! Oh! New art Evolving Wilds. I have not had this art Evolving Wilds yet. Very cool. No one cares. Right? Weary... Oh. Shiny Prisoner. Weary Prisoner. Focus. There it is. There it is. Just a dude in a shirt. Oh, he's a werewolf? Daybound. If a player casts no spells, blah blah blah, defender. God attack me, he got what was coming to him. Oh no, Wrathful Jailbreaker. Where do I hold the gun? He busting out. Weary Prisoner. It's that logo image on the top left card. I'll go back to it in a sec. Wrathful Jailbreaker attacks each combat of evil. Nightbound. Top left. That is the Daybound symbol. So, when it is daytime, it is Weary Prisoner. And Daybound. If a player casts no spells during their own turn, it becomes night next turn. And that is the Nightbound logo for the night side of the card. And Nightbound, if a player casts at least 2 spells during their own turn, it becomes day next turn. So there's a day-night cycle thing in Innistrad, which allows things to have 2 different forms. Bullet, thank you for the 4-month resub. What the hell? Stop it. I'm trying to do work here. You recall hearing about day-night, never saw the logo stuff? Berlin! Give me a moment. We're already inside a card pack. Hold on. Screaming Swarm. Creature Bird Horror. Whenever you attack with 1 or more creatures, target player mills that many cards. Ooh. Put Screaming Swarm from your graveyard to the top of your library. Second from the top. Oh wow. Witness the fitness. Witness the future. Some kind of prognosticator with a knife and a moon. Target player shuffles up to 4 target cards from their graveyard into their library. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. Put 1 of those cards into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Are you going to get banned again? I mean, we'll see. If you're causing trouble again. We got a Restless Bloodseeker. We've got a Restless Focus Camera. Oh, it's tilted. That's why I can't hold anything straight under it. It's fucking tilted. I'm tilted. A lot of people don't know what tilted means. It means angry. It's kind of like salty, but it's not salty. At the beginning of your end step, if you gain life this turn, create a blood token. Sacrifice 2 blood tokens. Transform Restless Bloodseeker. Activate only as a sorcery. Blood-soaked Reveler. He's happy now. He's had his meal. He's had his juicy juice. He's had his raspberry sauce. At the beginning of your end step, if you gain life this turn, create a blood token. Each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Cool. Dominating Vampire. When Dominating Vampire enters the battlefield, you gain control of target creature with mana value less than or equal to the number of vampires you control until the end of turn. Untap that creature, it gains haste till the end of turn. Join me, choose me, or feed me. Choose feast. Oh, we get a cool full art Inkscape Island. Old shipwreck. You get a spirit token. On the back of the spirit token is an advert and a double-sided card. Very cool. Mana be full tilt? Correct. Mana's full tilted. And Bullet has resubbed, so we have to open another pack. Unfortunately for me. A true shame that anyone... My good lord. A hype train is close? Don't. Stop. Gotta get them packs open. An anonymous cheerer has cheered 100 bits. Is this going to be a repeat of yesterday where I get no work done and spend the whole time opening card packs? I'm opening my last Strixhaven for you, Berlin. It's the last Strixhaven set booster I have. The last Strixhaven anything that I've found. Worm caught one, yeah. Congratulations, Worm. Enjoy your gifts. We'll work through it. We'll work through it. We got ourselves the cool art card. Some lad doing magic lad stuff. What's it say? Arrogant Poet by Billy Christian. That can go in the art pile. We got a swamp. We got fractal summoning. I think I've got this already. Create a 0/0 green and blue fractal creature token. Put X11 counters on it. Ooh, strong. Also saving those out-of-date packages. You go, Unreal. You have that swamp? Nice. It's a pretty cool swamp. Mikey Matrix, thank you for gifting a sub to Zeta17. I don't remember who Zeta17 is. Are they following me? Congratulations, Zeta17. Enjoy the sub. Pillar Drop Rescuer. Spirit Cleric. When Pillar Drop Rescuer enters the battlefield, return target creature with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to your hand. Literally just opened this stream for the first time. Congratulations, Zeta17. I'm meant to be... Hold on. I am developing a game in the background, but I've just been... This is the channel thing. I open card packs on subs and follows. Someone's been gifting subs to the channel, so I am bound by my streamer law. Blood Age General. Attacking spirits get +1/+0 to the end of turn. Ahoy Zeta. I do Unreal Game Dev when I'm not being distracted by my lovely followers and subscribers. Ageless Guardian. Oh, it's just flavor text. Ancient ruins dot the world of Arcavios. Most older than Strixhaven itself, and many still guarded by soldiers from the Blood Age centuries after their death. Oh no. Sturdy Break. Tap up to 2 target creatures. Learn. You may reveal a lesson card from outside the game and put it into your hand. Discard a card, draw a card. Yeah, welcome to the crazy segment. We're all going crazy here today. I'm meant to be making a fluid sim so I can simulate rivers. Zeta17, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Hope you enjoy here. Let me add you to the overlay. I do have an overlay. There you go. Okay. Cogwork Archivist. Reach. Put target card from graveyard on the bottom of its owner's library. That's interesting. Anti-mill. Tend the pests. Oh, look at them. Oh. As additional cost of this cast, sacrifice creature. Create X11 black and green pest creature tokens when if this creature dies, you gain 1 life, or X to sacrifice creature power. Okay. Demagoth Woe Eater. Oh, wow. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice creature. When you sacrifice Demagoth Woe Eater, for each opponent discards a card. You draw a card and you gain 2 life. Prismari Command. This looks pretty wild. Prismari Command deals 2 damage to any target. Prismari, target player draws 2 cards and discards 2 cards. Target player creates treasure token, destroy target artifact. We got a cool alternate border Urza's Rage, the extended art. Kick at 8. May pay additional cost. Spell can't be countered. Urza's Rage deals 3 damage to any target. If the spell is kicked instead, it deals 10 damage to that opponent or player, and the damage cannot be prevented. Oh wow, that's strong. We got a shiny Square Up. 1 or blue. Target creature has base power toughness 4/4 to the end of the turn. Very cool. And we got a pest token. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we got a pest token. Thank you for the 100 bits, Mikey Matrix. Thank you so much. If anyone has any questions about the game dev that they can distract me from the card packs with, hold on. Let me see how many people just fucking subbed here. Let's see how many gifts we got. 5 community, 6 community, 7 subs. 7 subs. Oh my goodness. Jesus. 6. Well, that's it. I'll open all the Kamigawas then. I have received a level 2 hype train emote. Oh, sick. Congratulations everyone for participating in the level 3 hype train. 8 sub-gifts. 200 bits? Mikey Matrix with the choo-choo badge. God damn. You're crazy. Okay, so we've got a whole bunch. We got the 7 booster packs. You can see that. There's the 7 booster packs. Thank you, Agent 5, for the 300 bits. You gotta slow down, kids. You gotta deep breaths. Deep breaths. The deepest. You was too late? No. Oh, dude, I received 2 hype train emotes. What the hell? How did I get them? I wasn't participating in the hype train. Dear Twitch mods, please give hype train emotes to all my followers. So we've got another Crimson Vow here. We got a Serpentine Ambush. So all your creatures become 5/5 serpents. Pretty wild card. So pretty. I gotta move these because they're where I'm resting my arm. There we go. A little sippy because I'm gonna need it. So if you have questions about the games I'm developing, or the Journ Jam, which will be upcoming in the second half of September, please feel free to ask and not just get bombarded with card pack openings. Yep. Oh, Courier Bat. I don't have this one yet. Flying. When Courier Bat enters the battlefield, if you gain life this turn, return up to 1 target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Streamers get the emotes when they get the hype trains. Oh, no way! I didn't know. I thought it was just the people who contributed to the hype. Flourishing Hunter, of which I'm very grateful. Thank you. When Flourishing Hunter enters the battlefield, you gain life equal to the greatest toughness among creatures you control. Cool. Hungry Ridgewolf. I think we've had this already. As long as you control another wolf or werewolf, Hungry Ridgewolf gets +1/+1 has trample. Militia Rallier. Okay. Militia Rallier can't attack alone. When Militia Rallier attacks untapped target creature. Ooh. Get a Scattered Thoughts. I have one of these already, I think. Is that a minion? Hold up. Is that a minion? Hold up. Hold up. No. Get out. Get out of my game. This is a Gru-free safe zone. Get a Mind Leech Ghoul. Exploit. When this creature enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice a creature. When Mind Leech Ghoul exploits a creature, each opponent exiles a card from their hand. Cool. Apprentice Sharpshooter. Reach Training. Whenever this creature attacks with another creature with greater power, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. I don't mind the films. The first one was okay. Vampire's Kiss. Target player loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Create 2 blood tokens. Yeah, they are blood tokens. Hook Hand Mariner. A Mariner with a hook hand. 2 hook hands. Oh damn. He's having a hard life. Daybound. Oh. What do cheers even do, Lamau? They give me money. They give me money. Rip Hook Raider. Rip Hook Raider can't be blocked by creatures of power 2 or less. Nightbound. Rip Hook Raider, obviously handy capable werewolf. Honeymoon Hearse. What? That's so badass. Oh. Trample. Tap 2 untapped creatures you control. Honeymoon Hearse becomes an artifact creature until the end of the turn. Wait, what? Oh, right. It's okay. It's a vehicle, right? And that's the crew cost. But crew wasn't a thing until Kamigawa because they didn't think about it. Parasitic Grasp. Cleave 1, black. You may cast a spell for its cleave cost. Parasitic Grasp deals 3 damage to target human creature. You gain 3 life. Give dollar to streamer. Yup. Distracting Geist. Whenever Distracting Geist attacks, tap target creature defending player controls. Disturb. Transformed. Clever Distraction. Oh, yeah. Enchanted creature has, whenever this creature attacks, tap target creature defending player controls. Ooh. Clever Distraction would have put in graveyard exile instead. Cemetery Prowler. You're going to have so many different exile zones because there's cards which cast cards from out of different exile zones, but they're not all the same exile zone, right? It's a mythic rare, Vigilance. Whenever Cemetery Prowler enters the battlefield or attacks, exile card from a graveyard. Spells you cast cost 1 less to cast for each card type they share with the cards exiled in Cemetery Prowler. What? A cool, full art, black ink mountain. Are they bats? Bats coming out of the mountain, hell? It's fucking bats. So cool. An insect creature token, which I do not need. An advert and a double-sided card. Yay! Running out. Oh, I've just been putting these cards to one side, but I have a tin. I have the Pikachu tin, which I have emptied of cards. I can actually just put the cards in here, and they will be a little bit more safe. What was I thinking? Okay, second Midnight Crimson Vow. I wish it was Midnight Hunt. Are you all okay? Are you all okay with this? How are you all doing anyway? Mulch. Reveal the top 4 cards of your library. Put all land cards revealed this way into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. Oof. Selhoff and Tuma. Discard a creature card. Draw a card. Pretty cool. Your shoulders really hurt. That's not good, Berlin. My shoulders aren't doing too bad, but my back's a little bit stiff. Persistent Specimen. Return Persistent Specimen from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. God damn it. The jawbone's connected to the skull bone. The skull bone's connected to the hook thingy? It's connected to the hook thingy. Can you just spam cheer? Don't do it. Don't spam the cheer. Adamant Will. Target creature gets +2/+2 and gains indestructible until the end of the turn. Is it the pre-existing legitimate sporting injury, Malin, that's giving you trouble? Risen from the grave. I'm not gonna lie, I've been able to sleep on my left side. Thank you for the 2 lots of 10 bits, Agent Fire. Sure Strike. Target creature gets +3/+0 and gains first strike until the end of the turn. That's pretty good. Spore Crawler. I'm gonna have to burn this card. That's freaking me out. Spore Crawler dies, draw a card. Ugh. You can't sleep on your left? Damn. Always sleep on your back. Damn. Best position. I feel sick when I sleep on my back. Wretched Throng, we had one of these yesterday. It's a zombie with a zombie inside a zombie. It's like a turducken, but it's all zombies. I can't sleep on my back. Spork Roller? What? What? Spore Crawler. Spore Crawler. Wolf Strike. Target creature you control gets +2/+0 to the end of the turn. If it's night, then it deals damage. I don't know what that is. Equal to its power, target creature you control. Cool. Kindly Ancestor. Oh, it's so sweet. She's little. It's Granny Ghost. Granny Ghost. She's knitting a little ghost scarf. Oh. Get a really bad headache lying on flat surfaces. Can't sleep on your stomach since gallbladder surgery. Use like 3 pillows to elevate your head. No, but if you're lying on your back and you elevate your head, that's bad because you're putting your neck at a bad angle. Because you get the springens. But it transforms to Ancestor's Embrace. Enchanted creature has lifelink. If Ancestor's Embrace will be put into graveyard from your exile instead. It's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Magma Pommela. Sorry, you can't see that. It's very magma. Very much pommel. Magma Pommela enters the battlefield with X 1/1 counters on it. If damage would be dealt to Magma Pommela where it has a 1/1 counter on it, prevent that damage and remove that many 1/1 counters from it. When 1 or more counters are removed from Magma Pommela this way, it deals that much damage to any target. What the hell? What the hell? Got a Vilespawn Spider. Reach at the beginning of your upkeep, mill a card. Sacrifice Vilespawn Spider. Create 1/1 green insect creature token for each creature card in your graveyard. Activate when there's a sorcery. This is a very cute little spider. It's got a little bean of water on its head as well. Very cute spider. Wolfkin Outcast. Oh no. The spell costs 2 less to cast if you control a wolf or a werewolf. Daybound. Transforms. Wedding Crasher. Uh-oh. Whenever Wedding Crasher or another wolf or werewolf you control dies, draw a card. You have a buddy with COPD who slept in his recliner for years. He's got a hospital bed now. Damn. Like one of those cool hospital beds with the city uppy function. Dollhouse of Horrors. It's actually a nice looking kitchen. That's definitely a kitchen, right? I wouldn't mind it. You got pants. It's quite big. They got a center. They got a fucking center. An island, a kitchen island. Do you know how expensive a kitchen that big would be? Don't bring up the fact that it's 8 inches square. That's pretty cool. What's that noise? I don't know what it was, but I took a sippy anyway. Exile target creature card from your graveyard. Create a token that's a copy of the exile card, except it's a 0/0 construct artifact in addition to its other types, and it has this creature gets +1/+1 for each construct you control. Gains haste until the end of the turn. Activate and lose the sorcery. Look, meeting times. Thank you, Captain Commerce, for the meeting. Look, I'll see you in a moment, I'm guessing. We got a full art black ink, cool forest card, and we got a shiny. That's right, I said shiny. A shiny cemetery keeper. Oh, there's people locked in the cemetery. Also, is this mythic rare? Yo, it's a mythic rare. Dude, they saved it till last. Has first strike. When Cemetery Gatekeeper enters the battlefield, exile a card from your graveyard. Whenever a player plays a land or casts a spell, if it shares a card type with the exiled card, Cemetery Gatekeeper deals 2 damage to that player. Damn. And we get a spirit token, a double-sided card token. They can go in the tin, be sorted later. When I say sorted later, I mean sorted never, because I'm really bad at sorting magic cards. I may have moved all my blue cards into 2 binders so that I had enough room to put all my blue cards away, but I don't have enough room for any of the other colors. In before I give away all my other colored cards. We've got a Kamigawa. We've got an Aki Ronin. Whenever Samurai or Warrior you control attacks alone, you may discard a card if you do draw a card. I don't get it, but okay, good. We've got a Moon Snare Specialist. Ninjutsu 2. Blue. When Moon Snare Specialist enters the battlefield, return up to 1 target creature from its owner's to its owner's hand. Guardians of Oboro, alternate border. Modified creatures you control can attack as though they didn't have defender, and it's a defender. It's actually a pretty strong card. It's a 3/4 for 3 mana, and you just equip it with something, and it can just attack. Disruption Protocol. As an additional cost to cast a spell, tap an untapped artifact you control, pay 1, counter target spell. I like this card. It's a pretty cool card. Golden Tail Disciple. Sorry, not Goblin Tail Disciple. Lifelink. Got an Iron Hoof Boar. Oh wow, it's Turbo Boar. Look at him go. He's having the time of his life. Trample and Haste. Yeah. And it's got Channel, 1 red. Discard Iron Hoof Boar. Target creature gets +3/+1 and gains Trample and Haste. I don't know. Gains Trample in turn. Not Haste. Another You Are Already Dead. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Another Geothermal Kami. A Searchlight Companion. It's a little spirit. It's a little. Oh no, it's not Spirit Fox. It's the drone. Right. Okay. Flying, and when Searchlight Companion is at the buffer, create a 1/1 colorless spirit creature turn. Oh, it's the friend. It's the drones. Oh, cute. Got a The Fall of Lord Conda. As the saga enters, and you have to draw a step, add a or counter. Exile target creature opponent controls mana value 4 or greater. Each player gains control of all permanents they own. What? Exile the saga and return it to the battlefield transformed under your control. Which is the Fragment of Conda. Defender, when Fragment of Conda dies, draw a card. 1/3. That's a pretty cool saga though. Malicious Malfunction. I do not have this yet. I have just acquired this. All creatures get -2/-2 to the end of turn. If a creature would die this turn, exile instead. The Go Shintai of shared purpose. Vigilance at the beginning of your draw end step. You may pay 1. If you do, create a 1/1 color spirit creature token for each shrine you control. It's pretty cool. Got Heiko Yamazaki, the general. Trample. Whenever a samurai warrior attacks alone, you may cast target artifact card from your graveyard this turn. We got Risona, Asari Commander. Haste. Whenever Risona, Asari Commander deals combat damage to a player. If it doesn't have an indestructible counter on it, put an indestructible counter on it. The player or Asari? Help. Poorly worded card. Whenever combat damage is dealt to you, remove an indestructible counter from Risona. From Risona, right, okay? We got a cool, look, LED, sidelit path, forest, bamboo thicket. That's a big bamboo at the back there. Thick. And a treasure token. Very cool. Very cool. It's like stream alerts, only they last for ages. Ah. It's another Kamigawa pack, don't worry. My goodness. I hope you know this means that I'm going to have to restock on booster packs. Kami's Flare. Kami's Flare deals 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Kami's Flare also deals 2 damage to that permanent's controller if you control a modified creature. Iganjo Exemplar. Whenever a samurai warrior you control attacks alone, it gets +1/+1 to the end of turn. Nesmi Blade Blesser. Nesmi Blade Blesser has Death Touch as long as you control an artifact. Nesmi Blade Blesser has Menace as long as you control an enchantment. It's pretty cool. Mirror Shell Crab, one of my favorite crabs. Very cool crab lad. Very cool crab. Ward 3 and channel 2 blue, discard Mirror Shell Crab, counter target spell or ability unless it's controlled, place 3. It's like a mana link, but it's a crab. A lucky offering. Whoop! Destroy target artifact with mana value 3 or less. You gain 3 life. It's pretty cool. Scrapyard Steelbreaker. Sacrifice another artifact. Scrapyard Steelbreaker gets +2/+1 to the end of the turn. Kami of the Restless Spirits. And when Kami of the Restless Shadows, enters the battlefield, choose one. Return up to 1 target ninja or rogue creature from your graveyard to your hand. Put target creature card from your graveyard top of your library. Commune with the Spirits. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal an enchantment or land from among them and put it into your hand, the rest of the bottom of your library in a random order. Thought a demigod could beat a decapod? Crab, please. Exactly. Shrine Steward. Had one of those yesterday, I think. Shattered States Era. Gain control target creature until the end of turn. Untap it. Gains haste till the end of turn. Creatures you control gain +1/+0 to the end of turn. Exile the saga and return it to the battlefield transformed in your control. What does it transform to? Nameless Conqueror. He's a black and white cartoon samurai lad. Trample and haste. Anchor to Reality. Oh, that's the reality chip. Dude, it's the reality chip right there. If you don't know, reality chip is a very cool blue artifact. Or is it an enchantment? Oh, it's an artifact creature. As an additional cost to the spell, sacrifice an artifact or creature. Search your library for an equipment or vehicle card, put that onto the battlefield, then shuffle it. If the mana value less than the sacrifice permanent, mana value scry 2. Which just happened. Colossal Sky Turtle. I do not have this card yet. Flying and Ward 2. Channel 2 green. Discard Colossal Sky Turtle. Return target card from your graveyard to your hand. Channel 1 blue. Discard Colossal Sky Turtle. Return target creature to its owner's hand. Blossom Prancer. Reach. When Blossom Prancer enters the battlefield, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature or enchantment card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest of the bottom of your library in a random order. If you didn't put a card into your hand this way, you gain full life. Oh my god! I know. My thumb's getting a bit stiff. Biting Palm Ninja. Oh my god, it's what's his face? What's his name? What was his name? The blonde Clayman. Not Clayman, no. Shout out Clayman. That's a Pokemon. What this? Get out. The explosions. Cheap Scorpion. Oh yeah, he's got the chain whip as well. Ninja 2. Biting Palm Ninja enters the battlefield with a menace counter on it. Whenever Biting Palm Ninja deals combat damage to player, you may remove a menace counter from it. When you do, that player reveals their hand and you choose a non-land card from it and exile that card. Woohoo! Woohoo! Oh, and you can cycle that with ninjutsu, right? That's OP. Dismal Backwater. I do like a Dismal Backwater. It's not very dismal though. There's a lot of neon signs. Dismal Backwater enters the battlefield tapped. Dismal Backwater enters the battlefield, gain 1 life. Add blue or black. It's a cool card. And we get a double-sided creature token. Whew. Big stretch. Big stretch. A little sippy. Check the time. Oh, we got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Don't even worry about the time being existent. Ah. Got a Gift of Wrath. Very Wrath Boy. Enchant artifact or creature. As long as it's enchanted, it's a creature, it gets +2/+2 and has menace. Gift of Wrath leaves the battlefield. Create a 2/2 red spirit creature token with menace. Very cool. Jukai Trainee. Is that Genji's sword? Whenever Jukai Trainee blocks or becomes blocked, it gets +1/+1 to the end of the turn. Cool. Futurist Sentinel. Very powerful monster. It's a 6/6 for 4 with crew 3. That's insane. Do you know how insane that is? That's insane. Light the Way. So you only have to tap creatures with total power 3 or less, but you get a 6/6 creature from it. Unbelievable. Only character you're good with in the game is Scorpion. A shame. I was pretty good with Sub-Zero, but that was just because I did freeze spam and everyone hated me. I got free spam close and then uppercut and then free spam projectile. And then miss teleport. And then free spam low. Uppercut. Rinse and repeat. It was really funny as well. The DC one. The DC one, playing as Poison Ivy. Everyone was like, "Oh, you can't beat me. You can't beat." Poison Ivy's got the most OP. I think it got patched out of the game, but like her down ranged can hit. Was it through a low block, even though it's a down attack? Like to block it, you have to be jumping or something ridiculous. Anyway, Light the Way. Choose one, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature or vehicle, untap it. Return target permanent you control to its own hand. Okay. Explosive Entry. We got one of those yesterday. Dang, yeah, I know, it was really OP, and everyone got really angry, because I'd never played the game before, and I was just like, oh, I can spam this move and just win? And everyone was like, you fight me normally, pick a different character. So I got banned from playing Poison Ivy for the rest of the evening. Anyway, Reckoner's Bargaining. It's like playing as Yoda in that one Soul Calibur. Yes, because Yoda didn't have a high hitbox. He only had a mid and a low because he was, you know, he's 2 foot tall. Soul Calibur 4 was just a peak. Was it Soul Calibur 4 or Soul Calibur 5? Soul Calibur 4, wasn't it? In the PS3. As an additional cost to this cast this spell, sacrifice an artifact or creature, gain life equal to the sacrifice permanent mana value, draw 2 cards. Right. I really like that game. It had my favorite Soul Calibur character in it, is Sherazade. She uses like a hybrid of Raphael and Seong Mina's movesets. Like the guest characters didn't have like massively unique fighting styles, but it was just unique enough to push all the right buttons, and I did very well as Sherazade. Undefeated, in fact. Favor of Jukai. Enchant artifact creature. As long as the enchanted permanent is a creature, it gets +3/+3 and has reach. Channel 1. Discard Favor of Jukai. Target creature gets +3/+3 and gains reach. Network Terminal. I think we had one of these yesterday, but add 1 mana of any color. Tap another untapped artifact you control, draw a card, and discard a card. The Life of Toshiro Umezawa. As this saga enters, after you draw and add a law counter, what? Target creature gets +2/+2 in any turn. Target creature get -1/-1 to the end of turn. You gain 2 life. Exile the saga on the battlefield and return it transformed under your control. It is the memory of Toshiro. Some kind of police dude. Pay 1 life and add black. Spend this mana only to cast an instant or sorcery spell. Nice. Invigorating Hot Spring. Oh, look at him. Look at that little monkey lad. He's just, oh, he's so happy to be there. He's, what's that? What's the meme? Blessed, moisturized, relaxed, staying in my lane. Look at him. He's just there like, it's a spa day. Invigorating Hot Spring enters the battlefield with 4 +1/+1 counters on it. Modified creatures you control have haste. Remove a +1/+1 counter from an Invigorating Hot Spring and put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Activate only as a sorcery and only once each turn. Aww. Historian's Wisdom. Enchant artifact or creature, and Historian's Wisdom enters the battlefield if enchanted permanent is in a creature with the greatest power among creatures on the battlefield, draw a card. As long as enchanted permanent is a creature, it gets +2/+1. Dokchi Silencer. It's a pretty intense bit of graphic there. Ninjutsu 1. When another Dokchi Silencer deals combat damage to play, you may discard a creature card. When you do, destroy target creature or planeswalker that play controls. Invoke Despair. A little big purple black tidal wave and a bunch of zombies? Or are they just people running? Target opponent sacrifices a creature. If they can't, they lose 2 life and you draw a card. Then repeat this process for an enchantment and a planeswalker. Lol. I've got a shiny Invoke Calamity, which costs 5 mana. Specifically 4 red. Ooh, shiny. May cast up to 2 instant and sorcery spells with total mana value 6 or less from your graveyard and or hand without paying their mana costs. If those spells will be put into your graveyard, exile them instead. Exile Invoke Calamity. Oh, wow. So you get 1 free mana. You get 1 free mana. Get a cool swamp. It's hard to tell it's a swamp because it's red, but it is a swamp. Because it says swamp. Y'all can read that, right? Anyway. And a Kami token card. He's a little frog lad. What is the list? We're almost there. Just 2 more to go. Oh, these are Dungeons and Dragons Adventures in the Forgotten Realms booster packs. Do you get more of these? No, they're 15 cards. They feel thicker somehow. Maybe they're just packed tighter. Bar the Gate. Let's get in a position here. Bar the Gate. Counter target creature or planeswalker spell. Venture into the dungeon. Paladin's Shield. Flash. When Paladin's Shield enters the battlefield, attached to target creature you control. Equipped creature gets +0/+2. Exo Drifter, excellent programming, thank you very much. This card looks so real, I know, right? There's so much code behind this card. Equip 3. Shambling Ghast. How are you doing, Exo Drifter? When Shambling Ghast dies, choose 1. Brave the Stench. Target creature opponent controls gets -1/-1 till the end of turn. Search the body. Create a treasure token. Okay. Hill Giant Herd Gorger. This has got a big dog as well. Like, he's just grasping that sheep as if it's like a Kit Kat. Damn. When Hill Giant Herd Gorger enters the battlefield, gain 3 life. Okay. You're okay preparing yourself to write another 2,000 words today, maybe even 4,000, who know? I don't know. Maybe you'll even reach 5,000 words written. What are you writing? You're writing some kind of dissertation, some kind of an essay? Valor Stinger. Combat Inspiration. At the beginning of your combat on your turn, target creature you control gets +1/+0 to the end. What's a bard? Looks like a bear and a St. Bernard hybrid. Yeah. Scion of Stygia. Tiefling Shaman. Working on your ecological collapse game jam game. Making a VN. Oh yeah, right. Of course. There'll be a lot of text in a VN, right? Flash, Cone of Cold. When Scion Anesthesia enters the battlefield, choose target creature on opponent controls and roll the d20. 1 to 9, tap that creature. 10 to 20, tap that creature doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. Yeah. You hear something on watch. Little lizard friend going, choose 1, rouse the party, creatures you get +1/+1 to the end of the turn. Set off traps, the spell does 5 damage to target attacking creature. Plundering Barbarian. Cool. Plundering Barbarian is a battlefield, choose 1, smash the chest, destroy target artifact, or pry it open, create a treasure token. Pixie Guide. Flying, grant an advantage. If you would roll 1 or more dice, instead roll that many dice +1 and ignore the lowest roll. Nice. Another Revolving Wides, no one cares. Blink Dog, a dog that blinks. Double strike and teleport. Blink Dog phases out. No. Sudden Insight. Draw a card for each different mana value among non-land cards in your graveyard. Cool. Portable Hall. What? In Portable Hall is the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent and an opponent controls mana value 2 or less until Portable Hall lives the bottle of the battlefield. You want to come in and say hi before you stream? See you later. Hope the stream goes well. Thank you very much. Exodrifter, thanks for stopping by. I hope your stream goes well. And I hope your visual novel turns out the way you want it to. And I hope you write all those words. I have seen it, by the way. It's great. Yeah, have a good stream, Exo. Gain the next level as a sorcery and add its ability. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, exile top card from that player's library face down. You may look at it for as long as it remains exiled. Creatures you control have menace. You may play cards exiled with rogue class, and you may spend mana as though it were a mana of any color to cast those. What? What? And an island that I already have. Lovely island. Oh, Tomb of Annihilation. Very cool. I already have, like, I think there's only 3 dungeons in the Forgotten Realms, and there's only 1 dungeon in Baldur's Gate. And I think I have, I got the cool pack, which has a big version of all the dungeon cards. I'm pretty sure I have them all. Multiple times over, is what I'm trying to say. Multiple times over. I vaulted a couple of them just in case, but it is what it is. The last one now. Mana is most handsome. No, untrue. No, you. I mean, have you even been to science streams? Have you ever been around Berlin's streaming area? It's dazzling. Potion of Healing. When Potion of Healing enters the battlefield, draw a card. Sacrifice Potion of Healing. You gain 3 life. That's rubbish. That's a horrible Potion of Healing. I mean, it's sorry, I guess. Zombie Ogre. The beginning of your end step, if a creature died this turn, venture into the dungeon. Okay, that's alright. Plummet. Destroy target creature with flying. Plummet's an old card. Like, it's cool to have a new art for it, though. Earth Cult Elemental. Siege Monster. When Earth Cult Elemental enters the battlefield, roll a d20. Each player sacrifices permanent. Each player sacrifices permanent. Each opponent sacrifices permanent. Sorry. Each opponent sacrifices 2 permanents? Shortcut Seeker. It's found a shortcut. Whenever Shortcut Seeker deals combat damage to a player, venture into the dungeon. Oh, I see. Gloomstalker. As long as you've completed a dungeon, Gloomstalker has double strike. Damn. 1T Fangblade. Death Touch. Whenever your 1T Fangblade deals damage, combat damage to a player, venture into the dungeon. Spiked Pit Trap. Oh no. Flash. 5 tap. Sacrifice Spiked Pit Trap. Choose a target creature, then roll the d20. 1 to 9. Spiked Pit Trap deals 5 damage to that creature. 10 to 20. Spiked Pit Trap deals 5 damage to that target creature. Create a treasure token. Steadfast Paladin. We had one of those yesterday. Cool Paladin. Being steadfast. Arborea Pegasus with the cool art. Creature Pegasus. Flying when Arborea Pegasus enters the battlefield, target creature gets +1/+1 and gains flying to the end. It's getting vaulted, hell. Hello, friend. That's getting vaulted. Check for traps. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from it, exile a card. If an instant card or a card with flash is exiled this way, they lose 1 life. Otherwise, you lose 1 life. Or it's the Reaper's Talisman. Dude, this is strong. This is a strong card, remember. Whenever equipped creature attacks, it gains death touch till the end of the turn. Whenever equipped creature attacks alone, defending player loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Yeah, wow, that's strong. It's strong. Cool skull necklace makes you strong. Bag of Holding. Whenever you discard a card, exile that card from your graveyard. 2 tap, draw a card, and then discard a card. 4 tap, sacrifice Bag of Holding, return all cards exiled with Bag of Holding to their owner's hand. What? Well, Yuan-Ti Malison. Yuan-Ti Malison can't be blocked as long as it's attacking alone. Whenever Yuan-Ti Malison deals combat damage to a player venturing into the dungeon. Very cool. That cool planes that we got yesterday with the what is it? What's that stuff? Heather? Is it heather? It's off season, so it's not purple. It's withered. It's kind of it's what? Autumn heather? Burnt back? Whatever. And then an advertisement card with literally no function. Not even a token. It's gone. It's gone. It's been thrown. Woo! Yeah, Heather. Yeah. Okay, we did it. We did it. We're out the other side now. That didn't take half an hour. I promise you. I promise you. Just make the zone safe. Activate the mouse. Re-enter the game development zone. Deep breath. Thank you so much, everyone, for participating in the hype train. Thank you so much for the seemingly bottomless support these last couple of days. Absolutely insane. I am overwhelmed. Literally overwhelmed. And we opened some card packs, and that was fun. I honestly have no clue what's going on with this. Should I just delete this lad? Huh? Because it's evident it's just getting in the way of the calculations here. It's pretty evident that it's not helping things. Probably. I think 0 is actually the position it needs to be in. I think 0 is correct. Unfortunately, we're gonna make a last. I think it may just be the size difference here. Bump this up to 10K. Bump that up to 10K. Bump the one previous up to what? 6K? That looks a little bit better actually, yeah. Kind of want to make the kind of want to make the banks like a little bit wider. You know what I mean? Ah. I'm not gonna lie, it is quite hard to look at this. Yes. That's a 10K half width, 6K half width. That's... I'm just gonna delete it. Yeah? Yes, I want to join them. I don't think that helped. I do not think that helped. Uh, uh, Arr. Okay. Hmm? I guess there are times when the river does need to have a non-flat trajectory, huh? Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, that looks way better. Like when it gets to these flat segs, it's a lot better to just have them flat and interp to the next node. Right, okay. So steep bits down the hill. Not too bad. We just maybe increase the width here. Yeah, that's better. It's a bit like bits like this though that just get a bit weird. All right, that just offsets where it's displayed. Okay, don't really need that. Maybe. Okay. Let's go back to select mode. Let's go back to lit, and we'll see that we have a cool channel cut in a landscape for a river. In fact, sunrise looks great, but it is not ideal for checking stuff out, is it? So the river does indeed estuarize correctly. or as correctly as it can. Ultra dynamic sky. Time of day, about 11 a.m. How's that? I don't like that. I don't like this, but it's going to be good enough for what we're about to do. I think. Which is create an actor that will provide like a gross fluid simulation. Oh, I'm going to put this in tools. No, I'm not going to put that in tools. I'm going to put it in building tools. This is going to be BP river simulator. And this is going to be river Antonia. Vertices 2003-33. How about the arcade editor sphere? Huh? Materials. Where'd he go? Here he is. Okay. Okay, so we need a variable for the river initial direction. We need a variable for river spawn variance. So this is going to be a vector. This is going to be a float. I feel like we need more. Kill Z, which is a float. Sure, that'll do. So we have the initial river direction, we have the river spawn variance, and we have the kill Z. And the default kill Z is going to be minus 1.0. The river spawn variance is going to be 3. And the initial river direction is going to be x1. Custom event. Trace river. I'm gonna need get river initial direction plus make vector get random float float in range apply -1. Irish Young Games, welcome in. How you feeling? I have unfortunately been grabbed by obsession. I've done this the wrong way around. That's yeah. Doing the get 3 times to guarantee 3 random variables. Collapse nodes. That could incidentally equal 0, so that's fine. Current velocity gonna be a vector. That's right. There's so much going on in chat right now. And we're gonna spawn. So it's gonna get pretty crowded at the spawn. How do you how do you simulate pressure with number? And how do you simulate pressure without having to iterate over all the other atoma that are there indicating a pressure? Okay, so add instance. Split that. We don't need the rotation. Pressure.simulate. That's the one. Get active location. Target is self. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to add whatever offset that we've gotten to our initial direction from our active location. So there's a small offset. It should be good. So we add an instance there, right? Do we have to take into account the current transform at all times? Oh, we do. Current velocity is the offset from the last position. So I'm gonna actually promote that to a variable. Promote to a variable. Last position. And then we want to do a raycast down. What the hell is in these tiny crackers that makes the serving size 4? A lot of butter. A lot of butter. So right now, if we grab this lad, he's gonna make a. He's gonna prepare some shaders. He's gonna place a little bowl somewhere. Whenever you're ready, Unreal. He should place a cool instance. Did it do it? It did not. There are no instances. $125 milligrams of sodium in 4 crackers. Damn. Oh, there we go. So that worked. Where's the all right, okay. Is that right? I actually need to do something else to this. So we got the XY, but we also need to do a trace down. River depth. And that's a float as well. And that's exposed as well. Default river depth 255. Why not? Good number. Getting older sucks. I mean, you shouldn't really be exceeding your sodium intake no matter what age you are. That's just a fact. You need a little bit of sodium. Keep your nerves happy, but too much will kill you. Explosion. True. Line trace by channel. Start here. Break vector. Make vector. The X and the Y, and then the Z minus 1,000. Minus 1,000. 1,000 units down. Sit outside this afternoon, sweat it out. Good idea. Out hit. Get. Break. Hit result. Get static mesh. Get bounds. Returns the bounding box in local space. It's gonna be in the high 30s all week. Oh no. Promote to variable. Didn't mean to do that. Yep. The actual location point of the trace shape of the surface hit object equal to location in the case of initial overlap. So this break vector make vector plus, let's be half. I don't see how that's gone behind. Oh. It looks like this has to be divided by 2. I don't know why, but I figured the sphere would be at 0, 0, and like the bounds would be between 1 and -1, ostensibly. The respective 1 and respective -1 of its extension size, right? I did not mean to click the simulate button. That's more like it. Yep. Okay. Bounce ball Antonia? Yes. Trace remove. I need a custom event. What's the worst smell you ever did smell? Mana. I think decaying sheep shoulder. That's pretty high on the list. That, and you know when it's really hot and you get the maggots in the bins? That's not a good smell either. Is that the smell of your old boss? Oh my god. An integer array, instances all, and then So we clear the last array of the instances and then we sweep through. Remove instances all. For each loop. How do I do this? How do I subtract the values from here we go. That's how you do it. There you go. Just a branch with a boolean if it contains that value. This is a complicated set of instructions that need to be followed exactly. Get clear. So you can't modify an array while an array is being used in a loop. Please remember that if you modify an array while it is being read in a loop, the indices will become invalidated. You will not be able to use them reliably to process your data. That means you need a third array to store the data of the array, of the arrays. The array like a fish. Yeah, array like a fish. Like a fish ray. Like a ray fish. Rays are so cool. Do you not think rays are just like peak animal? Oh, what's that? Nested for each loops? That's right. I am the one who knocks. Remove index. Index is array element. And then when you've completed that, remove instances. Is that correct? Stop. Everybody stop what you're doing right now. Epic Games did a thing, right, where they showed you how to do instant static mesh calls and batching, but bear with me. If we were to go back to the overworld, right, and we click on this, and we click on River Atoma, which gives us one of these, right, and then we, duplicate it, right, that gives us 2 instant static mesh instances, right? That doesn't give us 2 instances of a static mesh. That gives us 1 instance, instancing 3 instances of a static mesh, which means all of this terrain geometry isn't instanced correctly. Shh, don't focus on it, kids. Don't look it directly in the eyes. Okay, we'll need to figure out a way around that. I think just placing a bunch of meshes and then right-clicking, then batch is maybe a good enough way of doing that. But that remains to be seen. Anyway, remove instances. River Atoma. Instances last. And then when that's done, just for safety, we clear the last instances. For safety. Can't you just cache the array you want to adjust, loop through the cache so you can freely adjust the main array? What? Green Coke, you're not a first-time chatter, and that makes me worried. What did you just say? Can I not just cache the array I want to adjust, loop through the cache, so I can freely adjust the main array? I think I'm doing the inverse of that. I think what I'm doing is I'm caching specifically only the things that I want to change and then changing them afterwards. Instead of changing them things from the cache. Because that wouldn't work either, because if you change the index of things in the cache, things in the actual array would move. Because a T array, an Unreal Engine T array, as well as a regular array, or a standard container thing, will dynamically shrink its memory footprint to the contents of the array. See, if it was a C array or a C++ crust array, where the size of the array didn't change with respect to what was inside the array, it might be possible, but I'm still almost 100% sure that arrays can't have like null. So instead of like altering things by deleting them from the array, you would have to make them a null value and then prune them afterwards, which is an even bigger nightmare. So that's not what we're going to do. We're just going to do this. It's going to work. It's going to be perfectly fine. And yeah, if you want to, I pressed the wrong button. I keep pressing that button. But that button is no longer a function key. I'm going to have to replace it with like a cutout of a peepo, just so I know that it's a peepo key. I mean, I know it is. Look, it just types that. It's not even an emote on this channel. Everybody go follow Dan Survival for the best speedrunning adventure. Peep-o. That's right. Oh. Nice. We have this, right? River Simulator. Remove all instances. Why did that crash my engine? Why did that crash my engine? I think that crashed my engine because we didn't have a populated array of the stuff. I don't think we actually had an array of things. Skip restore. It's not worth it, buddy. We compiled and saved just before we crashed, so it should be fun. Speaking of compiling and saving, can I share this on camera again? Camera be willing. Ignore the mug stains, but can we just appreciate for a brief moment this cool coaster? It's a beautiful, cool coaster. If you go to Instagram and you type in Fat Forest UK, you may be able to snag a coaster very similar to this. It is a 3mm thick chunk of titanium. Man of a president. No. I wouldn't trust me with presidential stuff. So the first thing we're going to do, the mug rings, cool look on it too. Damn it, Reno. I've been using it, I'm not going to lie, I've been using it upside down so I don't scuff the cool design. But it doesn't look like it's going to scuff significantly, so. After a year of using it upside down, I finally put it right side up. Engine? Engine, will you respond, please? River Simulator, please don't. Content browser. Building tools. River Simulator. Details. Trace River. Okay. So we've got our cool river trace in the wrong place still, but it's fine. And then remove instances last. Crashes the engine. It looks fine, by the way. Render percentage 30. It just looks like the regular game. I mean, it's a little bit scuffed, but it's fine. It's a little bit scuffed. Just don't look at it. What is this? Yo, dude in the sky. Sup, dude in the sky. Who are you? You are BP River Simulator self. Okay. Alright. Oh, I see what it is. There's some text that can't decide if it needs to be on 2 lines or 1 line in my thingy. Okay. Building tools. River Simulator. What's wrong with you, River Simulator? Are you okay? You having a time? Do we have an unhandled exception? I don't know if this is gonna help. Like it shouldn't matter. Because these shouldn't be initialized anyway. There shouldn't be anything in these. But just so we're all on the same page, that's the Unreal Engine. Get rid of those. Who gifted you a sub? I believe it was probably Agent Fire. They have gifted a bunch of subs recently. They are now beating the Lint, I'm afraid, on gifted subs. So that's scary. I can't check who has gifted specific subs to specific peoples, because a lot of them are in packs. It doesn't say. It doesn't say. It should say to you in your DMs who gifted you the sub. It was indeed Agent Fire. There you go. There you go. They're propping the channel up. Instances last clear. Then river initial direction ++. So we clear the list of instances to remove. We get the initial direction, we add a random offset, we set that to the current velocity, we get the active location, we add that to our current velocity, we break the vector, we minus 1,000, we do a trace underneath, we break that, and we set the height, the sphere half height to that. In the last position, River Otoma. Oh, we never actually yep. This is why it doesn't work. It's because I told it to not work. What is wrong with me sometimes? That's right. If you don't tell it to collect a list of all the instances to remove, maybe it's not going to remove any instances. Okay. So now it should work perfectly with no bugs. Except for the fact that sometimes it has a hard time getting placed in the scene. And there we go. And then we should just be able to go to details. And then trace river, and then remove instances last, and then trace river, trace river, trace river, trace river, trace river, remove all instances. Works perfectly fine. Pressing those when there's no instances to remove and no instances spawned doesn't crash the engine. But that's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Something just to clean it up. So, if I do a hit down, if I do a line trace directly down, Z minus, and it returns the normal, let's go to Photoshop real quick. Breeze mode. Where's my cursor? Hello, cursor. Hello, there's my cursor. So if we do a line trace, very straight line trace directly down to this hit point, right? We will get an XY Z vector hit normal, right? The normal will be a plane, if I'm not mistaken. A plane. Am I overthinking this? A plane normal to the Z. Because you can't just define a plane in terms of x and y if it's in a 3D bound. It has to be anyway. How do I convert this to an acceleration, right? How do I convert the normal hit result and a Z negative to an acceleration? How do I... How... You take the x and the y of the normal. What was the question again? How do I get... Do I need the tangent? Do I need the hit tangent, not the hit normal? I think I might need the hit tangent, not the hit normal. So if I've got a line trace that goes down, and it creates a normal hit impact, right? That normal has got an XYZ vector that's normal to the hit impact, right? How do I change the normal impact hit vector to an acceleration, simulating the squash, the push of physical objects and gravity? So if we have... Hold on, let's work this out from first principles. If we have a wedge, right, and we drop a ball onto a wedge, right, it's going to have a hit normal here, and that hit normal is going to have, it's the tangent. It is definitely the tangent that creates the acceleration, right? So we need the hit tangent. That's all we need. Someone confirm, double confirm, add hit tangent to the position of the sphere. Triple confirmed. I'm gonna try it. I mean, like, for loop. Loop body. We do a line trace by channel to last position. Get from last position to last position minus minus 1000 on Z. It's just a safe number, a safely large number that will not escape the floor. Let's move this down so I have room to code this. Out hit, break that hit result, baby. Oh, we don't have a tangent, right? Okay. Okay, so we don't actually have a hit tangent. Okay. Panic? How do you convert a normal to a tangent? Like, part of me just wants to say, mathematically the answer would be m1 times a1 equals m2 times a2. What? We look it up on Google. We ask Papa Goog. We say, hey, how do we turn a normal into a tangent? Normal to tangent. Normal is a line at right angles to the tangent. M being mass and A being acceleration. What? What has mass? There's no mass here. Who mentioned anything about ah! What the fuck? Yeah, I need help with finals, bro. Fuck out of here. Tangents at normals at given point. So the tangent is just a right angle to the normal. So we can just get the normal vector and rotate it 90 degrees in local space based on the question mark. So the normal is when we trace down, the normal is going to poke out at the You don't know anything about game engines and stuff? Well, I don't know anything about math, so we're even. Let's go back to paint, okay? This is exactly what we're looking at, right? Okay, so let's just color 2. Right? So our arbitrary hit request goes down and it creates a normal which is perpendicular to the plane on which it impacted, right? That is the horriblest 90-degree angle anyone has ever drawn in their entire life, but there you go. So this plane is what we're interested in, right? The x, y, z slope of this plane. Now we have generate plane from normal and point. I feel extremely skeptical that generating the plane from the normal and the point is going to do us any good. And then we have to figure out where the minimum z is. Oh my Christ. Help. I need a mathematician. I need a professional mathematician for this. We need to find the minimum z on the plane, which in this case is going to be like that, right? Which is ostensibly the tangent. I understand the tangent isn't a vector. The tangent is a plane. The tangent plane is generated from the normal and the point of the impact. Right. And then what? And then how is the plane defined? Like, is the plane a vector? The plane can't be a vector because it's a plane. Math is hard. That's right, Berlin. Math is hard. No planes here. planes there. So, would I be naively incorrect in doing something like, if we take our normal, right? Our normal is a value here with an x and a y and a z, right? Just assume that this is our normal, the blue line. We're working on the blue line now. So we have a y value, an x value, and a z value, right? Which all corroborate into this point, right? All these values here line up to create this point, right? What if the z value was just inverted? If the z value was just -1, we would have a vector that went down. And I don't know, it looks to conform a little bit to that slope. I don't want to say that this is a cool solution to our cool problem. But the fact of the matter is, the normal is going to lean over towards the slope. So the x and the y would be cromulent values for the directionality of the push. But the z vector, determines the strength of the push, right? So if the normal was directly up, there would be no push, right? Because you were on a flat plane. You are literally on the floor. If the z is also horizontal, there would also be no push because you would be on a wall, and it's impossible for the wall to push you any direction unless you are moving already towards it, right? So then we have a dot product in a 90-degree arc between z is 1 and z is 0. Right? Romulan values? I'm just going to invert the z and it'll be great. I don't care anymore. Split. Break vector. Make vector, which is going to be the x and the y and times by -1 z. And like this is hacky, right? This is not correct by any stretch of the imagination. But this is going to be the acceleration, right? So we do that, and we get the location as well. And we grab the location audit here function. So this is the hit impact point. This is the hit z that we are going to have. This is the direction it's facing. In fact, no, we don't need to do that, right? Well, what we need is another trace after this. We need to move the sphere to its location plus this, and then another line trace to get the height, right? Yeah, so move it in that direction, minus 1000 Z, and then add. Starts there, ends there. Split the out blocking. Location, audit the location. Set last position from that location. And add an instance. Right? Y'all with me so far? Do you know what I'm doing? Do you even understand what's going on here? Right? It looks like a lot of smelly silly loop code, and it is. Guess what? That's what I do. I do the lot of smelly silly loop code. So this should theoretically place a couple of spheres a couple of units away from each other. Has traced exactly one sphere. Haha. Are they just overlapping each other? Yeah, there's a whole bunch of spheres right there. Okay. Is that? It only looks like there's one. Hold on. Oh! That's a crash. Oops. No idea what I'm doing. Good. I don't know why it crashed. Like, absolutely 0% clue why it crashed. Panic? I'm not. I'm medium bothered about a panic right now. It's fine. It'll be fun. I do actually want to open that asset editor because that is going to be the river tracer. You think if I'm modifying object force by editing physics force per object, it's wrong. Technocore, I am not doing any physics. Thank you for your input. Technocore, I am virtually nice. What kind of editor? Editor. This is the editor. Add instance, yeah. And then down here, for loop 0, 10, loop body. That's a river simulator, okay. Alright, Technocore, you think I should be doing this with real-time physics? You think I shouldn't just be, like, marching this friend? I think that's a waste of computing resources. Trace river. I don't see it tracing more river. Am I incorrect? I know exactly what's going on. Never mind. Delete that. I know exactly what's gone on. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry. Building tools. River simulator. Just drag him out into the scene again. He's a friend. Yeah, the add instance is. We will not speak of this. Usability over optimizations. You have just one object, so physics and force field regenerations is intended solution. Usability over optimizations. You have one object using physics and force field regions is intended solution. Okay, technical friend. I have one fluid simulation solver available to me in this scenario, okay? I have used it exactly one time. And that one time, it crashed my PC, fully crashed, had to reboot, hard reboot with the reboot key. I do not want a repeat of that. Trace River. Fuck out of here. Not updating last position. I am updating last position. Fuck you. Updating last position. I'm so confused. Time for the ultimate solution. Make money and pay someone to do the task. I thought you said... Now, hold on now. Print string. No, I need a concat here. A pent. Tracing river boloid. They are all tracing. They just aren't. They just aren't going anywhere. Are they all just in the same spot here? Is the floor flat? Do not do this to me. Oh, I'm so mad. I'm so mad right now. Why does it crash when I'm deleting the instances? Next meme. That's right, kids. Next meme, kids. Fuck's sake. Is it because it's actually spawning on a perfectly flat piece of land entirely by coincidence? Not planned. Actual footage. Second thing, is it doing the trace? Is it doing the trace from underneath the sphere because we're taking the half height? It's crazy how you make EU editor crash. UE. What the hell, man? Everyone makes this editor crash. That's the meme. Line trace by channel, line trace by channel. Here we go. Last position plus plus split sphere half height. It has the tick and it will not place it. Okay, there's that. We should be gravy. You know what? I'm going to put on a genuinely curved piece of surface here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it outside the bounds of the fucking river. Because I know that's a hill, right? We can all see that there's a hill there, right? It's literally sloped. This, potentially not actually sloped. Trace river. Bop! Okay. So there are ostensibly 10 instances here. Twitch crashed on you? How dare it? Do I need to multiply this by some kind of flow factor? Float. I think this is in units, so it might just needed to have been a stronger vector, right? I don't trust deleting them anymore. Especially if I change the blueprint whole river simulator. Trace that river, baby. Oh, there they are. There they are. There they are. Okay, friends. Okay, friends. It's working. It's working. They're doing the work. Default value is 10. Bear with me, kids. We've got a goddamn fluid simulation going on here. Okay. So I'm not happy about that, but we'll put it here, which is just after the start of the river. It's just really for mocking things out, right? So if we put this up to 128 iterations, flow factor 128, trace the river. Okay. I think we fell out the world then. You do not see any fluid. Reno! Flow factor. Let's bring it back. No, that might crash. That might crash the PC. Let's keep it on a cool 500. That only does 10. Oh, I know what it is. Please forgive me, for I am a simple fool who did not plug the variable into the variable slot. God damn it. We don't speak of this. We don't speak of this. Trace that river. Why are they down there? Whymst have they ended up down here? Oh! Whymst. Black Void Titan, thank you for the raid. Whymst have they ended up down there? Houmst. Is that the flow factor? Did I iterate too hard? How you doing, Black Void Titan? How you feeling? Oh! Oh, it's here. It's here, kids. It's here. It's Technocore just like, well, there's no fluid simulation around here. Bro, it's a fucking river. Let's pop a shout out for Mr. Black Void Time, huh? You all know who he is, but you should check him out anyway. Yeah, fucking. Okay. Okay. I'm ready for this. I'm ready for a river to be simulated in my domains. Fucking beast. Now the big question is, right? What if I trace it again? And what if I trace it again? And what if I trace it again? And what if I trace it again? Yeah, that's 5 tracings worth, and not really getting any more fidelity out of it. But we are getting a cool idea of what a river would look like if it was actually made of slugs. And we should be able to just remove all instances. That works reliably. I think it's this remove instances last that's jamming our works. I made a river simulator. That's right, Black Void Titan. Did a little bit of everything. Blueprints, audio, animation. That's amazing. You just click the trace river button. It traces a river. We remove all the instances. Let's change the spawn variance to like 32. The river depth doesn't really do anything right now. Kill Z doesn't do anything either. Let's bump the iterations all the way up. Let's bump the flow factor all the way up. And let's break the engine. Yeah, okay. So if your flow factor is too bad, if your flow factor is too big, it will skip. It will not be able to trace the river effectively. You see what we're going for here? It seems to really only like generating 2 paths for the river ever. But that's gone a long way to why not? What? Let's just go crazy. Why should we not just go crazy? Because it will freeze your editor, that's why. Oh! Oh! No, I thought it had, like, totally frozen there for a sec. But it's fine. It's come out the other side, and it's generated almost all the river. The idea is it's meant to have enough variance on the spawn so that you run it a few times. And you end up with, like, some kind of cromulent spanning mesh, at least. But it seems like... There we go. There's another variant of the river. It seems like no matter what kind of variance we put in, it does not appreciate. In fact, that's a good point, Mr. Void Titan. You're right. You're entirely correct. Remove all the instances. We don't need... Where is it? The initial lad. Here we go. Initial river direction. Make random tweak vector. Cromulent. We don't need any Z on this, do we? Current river velocity, actor location, plus stopped clock, etc. What? We don't need any Z on this, so we can actually break make. Break vector, yeah, make vector. We should need the X and the Y, really. Even a stop clock is right twice a day. True. The Z doesn't really help us because the Z is going to be set by the ball height and the ball half height and the position of the thing. So if we set maybe the river spawn variance to 256, because this is actually quite a large... I don't know if you know this, but this is like an 8-kilometer wide map. It's stupid. It's so stupid. So I think the playable area, the projected playable area is going to be like a GTA 3 style map, style size. Anyway, if we get our simulator and we simulate it now, it might have slightly better variance. Or slightly more variance, at least. But you can see how it works, right? You can kind of see how it works, right? So it's hitting some real sharp edges on the landscape there. But it just traces a small, gentle path down the hillside. And it's great. And we trace again. See what we get. It'll lag the stream, and we'll get a second river trace path out the edge. And you can see that actually, like, my carving for the river was wildly too... I think we need another value for, like, the inertia of the lad. Because the particles at the moment are moving at a constant rate. Air quotes particles. Air quotes moving. But this looks like something promising that we can expand on. Also, it's almost time for Cup of the Day, so... my goodness. Oh yeah, we got one that spans into the middle. But you can see in the open areas, it's actually simulating the opposite to an actual river. In the open areas, it's going extra straight, and in the closed areas, it's doing extra meandering, right? So we remove all these, right? Okay. Can we get like a bigger flow factor? Like, what's the maximum flow factor we're allowed? 160 has broken it, yeah. Oops. 150 looks like the biggest full effect we can have. But 10,000 iterations? I should really put a delay on this so it runs more like an animation. That you would be able to like do things around it. That's the one. Unreal Engine is busy. Unreal Engine is busy right now. Well, great. I'm going to use this opportunity to slip off and grab a drink. If you need a drink, now is the perfect time for you all to grab a drink. And I'll be ending the dev seg right now.